And a pleasant good afternoon / evening. Welcome inside of the Panther Den. Getting you set for the 3A state playoffs. Round number 1. That's featuring the West Charlotte Mighty Lions against the Franklin Panthers. I'm George Young alongside Tony Christie. Glad that you are with us on YouTube and Facebook as it's tournament time. Last week was the conference tournament, Tony. Tonight it's the state tournament, and it's featuring the defending 3A state champion West Charlotte Mighty Lions against the Franklin Panthers.
Yes, and you know what? Just started off with a bang. To win a championship, it's good to go through the defending champions, and I guarantee they're going to have something to say about it too for the against the Panthers.
So we've got a lot to get to here on the pregame show. Had a chance to catch up with Doug Clemens, boys varsity head coach, earlier on today, and we'll hear that here in just a few moments. The Lady Panthers are on the road tonight. They are taking on Freedom in Morganton, and they tip off about 6:30 or so, and I've been promised some updates throughout our broadcast. The winner of this game tonight will take on the winner of Parkwood and Lake Norman. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and chat with Doug Clemens right after this. Hey fans, welcome back. George Young now joined with Doug Clemens of the boys varsity, getting set for the first round of the state playoffs tonight, Coach. And past few weeks, it has been a tough road for you guys. You lost 3 out of 5 to end the year. Tough competition. You had East Henderson win the conference tournament, a game that you saw right here on the Franklin Panther Sports Network. And you kind of called it in some interviews that we did earlier on in the season about North Henderson, East Henderson, some of those teams getting hot to end the year. That's what happened. You had North and you had East in the finals. Let's talk about tonight, Coach. You start a new season. You start the playoffs, so everybody's 0-0. Doesn't really matter the records. You're hosting a West Charlotte team that is the defending state champion. They won it last year in 2022. Got a sub-500 record, but if you look at some of the teams they have played maybe one of the toughest schedules in the state.
I think it is the toughest schedule in the state, and they play in a 3A, 4A split conference. And even the 4A schools in their conference are they'll contend for the state champion in the 4A bracket. So we know what we're up against. We're not fooled by the record. I think the coach probably has done this on purpose, knowing that he was going to play in a tough league and not worrying too much about his overall schedule, but worrying more about competition, knowing that would favor him in the playoffs.
Heading into a matchup with a team that you haven't played before, you've seen, I'm sure, some film, scouted them. They've got a lot of size coming in, a couple of guys over 6'10". How do you prepare for a game like this? And I'm sure they're kind of in the same boat with there's not a lot of familiarity.
Well, as you say, we've watched a lot of film. You take the big kids out of the equation, and they're very similar to a lot of teams we've played this year. They run a kind of a dribble drive offense, which is a lot of penetration to the middle, and they shoot the ball out of the corners. They look for help from defense and then kick it out for shots. Very similar to East Henderson, very similar to North Henderson, with the exception of the size. The two big kids, they normally play them separately. They don't play them together. They're not that mobile as far as coming away from the basket. So hopefully we can surround them with some defense and then do a good job of boxing them out once the shot goes up.
One thing that you do have going for you tonight, long trip for West Charlotte, 3 hours, maybe 3.5, 4 hours on an activity bus going over 2 or 3 hills. We call them mountains. They probably call them the Rocky Mountains, coming from the lowlands. But that's something that's different this year, because normally in years past, we are the ones that have to travel the long way. We're kind of used to it. They aren't. Is that right?
That's true. If you look at their schedule, most of their schedule has probably been within a 30-minute radius. Living in Charlotte, there's a huge number of schools that they can play and do play. With us, like you say, travel's not really an issue. A lot of our conference games are over an hour away, and so we don't really talk much about it because it's just part of what we have to do. But we wish them a safe trip up. But at the same time, it'll be it's as far west as they can go and play a 3A school. So we're looking forward to possibly using that as an advantage. We'll see. And then, of course, our gym we feel like is an advantage. The fact that we hope our fans will turn out tonight, and I believe they will. And we've had great home crowds all year long. And this is just, an additional game that we get to play at home, earn the right to play based on our rankings in the state. So we're going to try to use that to our advantage also.
You've got a 24-game home winning streak on the line tonight too, Coach. And one thing you told me before we did the interview, maybe the most healthy you've been all year.
We are healthy. We've gotten through a lot of the cold and the sniffling and coughing, and physically, we don't have anyone with any, really no minor injuries even. We got a few kids that are still getting treatment, but that's just normal over a long season. But we're looking forward to this. As you mentioned, the home streak is on the line. But we feel like this is kind of a sometimes you have a team win. You need a team to step up to get a big win. This is more about our program. We want to show that we belong in the conversation when it comes to the better teams in the western part of the state.
Well, as always, Coach, good luck tonight. Hopefully we're talking to you down the road.
I hope so, too.
That's Coach Doug Clemens as we get you set for tip-off. Coming up in just a few moments. Stay with us. As we welcome you back inside of the Panther Den, getting you set for the state playoffs to tip off tonight in the opening round. It's the West Charlotte Lions and the Franklin Panthers. As we talked briefly with Coach Doug Clemens about tonight's matchup, the West Charlotte Lions last year won the state championship, beat Central Cabarrus in the fifth round in the regional championship game, a team that Franklin had lost to in the third round last year, and really handed it to Central Cabarrus. This team comes in with a sub-500 record at 11-13, but they have played a tough schedule, Tony, including the season opener against Oak Hill Academy out of Virginia. You know about them.
Yes, I do. Played against them in high school as well, and it's when you have a schedule like that, you are trying to do a couple things. Send a message to the guys that are coming in. There's a standard that you have to, you have to achieve to play for West Charlotte, and it tests you for now. It gets you ready. That they're probably going to hark back to playing against Oak Hill, something that happened in that game, during this game. So it's actually a very good thing to play a tough schedule like they did. They get in, their record looks kind of funny, but they've been playing a lot of 4A teams, independent teams, and when you play private school independents, you're playing against five guys that are playing in ACC. It's so. They'll be ready to play, and hopefully Franklin, comes with it.
We'll see here in just a few moments as they're getting set for the starting lineups to be introduced. The Panthers suffered a loss in the semifinals of the Mountain 7 Conference basketball tournament to North Henderson, who eventually lost to East Henderson in the championship game. Let's head down to our public address announcement.
For tonight's contest between West Charlotte and your Franklin High School Panthers. If you would, please stand as you are able and remove your caps out of respect as we play the national anthem. Thank you. We welcome our fans and teams from West Charlotte now for the starting lineup. Number 00, Donovan Raymond. Number 2, Ollie Alford. Number 3, Chadlin Traylor. Number 11, Mari Day. And number 21, Marcus Kerr. Head coach Jacob Davis, assisted by Devin Mobley, Charles Williams, and Coach Woodard. Panthers go lights out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The fans, get on your feet for tonight's starting lineup. He's a senior forward, number 2, Keller Lamb. He's a sophomore guard, number 3, Max McClure. He's a senior forward, number 22, Parker Cave. He's a guard, a senior, number 23, Josh Zollner. And that center, a senior, number 32, Cal Drake.
That's a starting lineup for the Panthers and the Lions for tonight's opening round of the 3A state playoffs. We'll run down the brackets as we move along into this one, but we've got the lights back on and we are ready for the tip-off. Tournament time 2023. West Charlotte, the defending 3A state champions, are looking to defend that crown tonight. It's going to be Cal Drake, jumping center against 00. At 6'10", Donovan Raymond, his grandfather Phil joked this week, maybe the first tip he loses all year, and he did lose the opening tip. It's going to be West Charlotte that will control the opening possession. Ollie Alford runs the point for Coach Jacoby Davis and the Lions. Swing it over to Day now underneath. Shot wouldn't fall for 00, Donovan Raymond, and the Panthers will clean it up and have their opening possession in this ball game.
Yes, in that first possession, West Charlotte tried to come out because Panthers were in a zone, tried to come out with a lob play right at the beginning for Donovan.
Feet underneath. Cabe had it and lost it. Trail it into the corner. It's Alford. Fade away. Off the mark. And the rebound is secured by Keller Lamb. Off to McClure. They'll swing it over into the corner. Zollner had it briefly. Now it's McClure up top. As we approach the 7-minute mark. Cabe in the corner. Panthers dressed in their home whites. And West Charlotte in their maroon jerseys. Maroon and a dark gold. Zollner to the hole. That'll be a goaltending. The first points of the ball game.
Good take by Joshua right there. Just a quick hezzy. Try to get it up on the backboard as soon as possible. And you see how after you touch the backboard, you cannot block it.
That was the 6'10 Raymond who skied for that one and got the goaltending call. There's two players on the roster for West Charlotte who've gotten all the publicity, at least because of their height. Shot from 3, wouldn't fall with a late whistle. And a 3-shot foul coming up for Mari Day, a senior for Coach Jacoby Davis and the Lions of West Charlotte. First foul whistled so far in the ball game. Going against Josh Zollner.
And Mari Day, players like him, you can tell how when he walked out, you can tell that if you were just walking into the gym that he won a state championship last year. He walked out like he was LeBron James. He was like the swagger was there. So that's the type of thing that the Panthers are going to have to come up against. Try to get that out of him.
Second shot of 3 is up and good. One more at the stripe for Mari Day. Donovan Raymond, 6'10". Muhammad Koni comes in at 6'11". But Coach Doug Clemens said that usually they're not on the floor at the same time. The rest of the team for West Charlotte is right about 6 foot, 6'2" or so. Whistle underneath, and foul going to go against Donovan Raymond. Work it on Cal Drake. That'll be the first on Raymond and the first against West Charlotte. No shots here. It's going to be McClure to trigger. Looks to get it inbounds. Does high. Lamb secures it. Finds Drake. Lost control of it. Gives it up. It's Zollner. Tries to drive in. Lost control of it, and it's picked up by West Charlotte. Race down court. Give it up to Day. 3. Got it. Mari Day with the trifecta.
And the Panthers have to make sure that on makes and misses that they get back.
The West Charlotte Lions have their first lead of the night after that 3 by Mari Day, the senior. Keller Lamb gives it up. It's Cade spinning and traveling. Cade wanted some help from the official and the whistle. Thought he got bumped. He has his hands up coming down court. Ollie Alford gives it up to Traylor. Traylor now going to feed into the corner. Day kicks it out. Alford. Count it, and 1 for Ollie Alford. He's going to be at the line to try to give West Charlotte a 5-point lead here as you see the replay.
Nice move, good body control. But that's definitely one thing that should never happen. You're playing a zone. Everyone's standing there. You should definitely cut that off and try to step up, make him pass to the next person.
He does complete the 3-point play. McClure, high pass into the front court. Cade with it. Parker. Off the glass. Parker Cade cuts into that Lion lead. Now it's 7-4. Traylor kicks it around into the corner. It goes. Day 3 off the mark. And the rebound, Cal Drake off to the races. It's Zollner. Now going to get double teamed. Gives it up to Cade. As we approach 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. And the first round of the 3A state playoffs. It's McClure in the corner.
The Panthers have to make sure that they're moving the ball, moving their body, but being aggressive, looking to score.
Zollner. Bad pass, going to be intercepted. In the corner, it's a 3. Off the mark. Cade. Parker gets bumped, and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a shooting foul for Parker Cade. And a second whistled on West Charlotte. That one's going against Marquise Houston, the junior, standing at 6 foot. Check that. It's not going to be on Marquise Houston. Going against Chadlin Traylor. That'll be his first. And Cade hits the first at the free throw line. He'll get one more to try to cut that Lion lead to just 1.
Let's see if the Panthers come out with some of that pressure that they normally use.
Yeah, I haven't seen that so far in the game. Gets them both 7-6. West Charlotte lead. Traylor for 3. That one's off the mark. Hit the back of the iron. And a whistle and a foul going against Franklin. Going against Max McClure. Going to send Ollie Alford to the line. Two shots for Ollie Alford. He hits the first. One more at the free throw line.
So in this zone, against West Charlotte, the best thing for the Panthers to do is you have to pressure the ball, but pack it in to where you're making sure you're not, making sure they're shooting jump shots. You don't want them at the free throw line the whole night.
Definitely aggressive early on here is the Lions of West Charlotte. Cade for three. Off the mark. Raymond with the rebound. Up court it goes. Into the corner it goes. Alford off the mark. Joshua Zollner right now.
That's a shot that you're trying to get West Charlotte to take.
Zollner swings it over to Max McClure. Under 3 minutes left. Calls out the offense. Zollner, high pass over to Keller Lamb. Cross court it goes. Cabe feeds Cal Drake. Back out it goes. Cabe. Zollner open for three. That one's off the mark. Drake with the rebound. Got it stripped. Day will be at the line. Damani Day, a junior, at the free throw line is the whistle on the Panthers, the fourth so far in this first quarter. And that one's going against Parker Cape. That's his second. Ty Hanley going to check into the game as Parker Cape takes a seat with 2 fouls here in the first quarter. Second shot for Day. Up and good. 11-6. 5-point lead for the Panthers, or for the Lions over the Panthers, as it's McClure. Off the glass and good for Max McClure.
And that's what you have to do. Make sure you're aggressive. Stay aggressive. Good job by Max on that drive.
Trailer with it. Swings it over. On the dribble, it's Houston to the hole. Marquise Houston with his first points of the ball game. Now the Panthers up 13-8. Dangerous pass going to be stolen away. And slamming it home is Marcus Kerr. And we've got a whistle and a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30-second timeout called by Coach Doug Clemens. As you see Kerr, the freshman, sitting at home.
Yes, so the Panthers just have to calm down right now. They've seen this before. They've played against good teams before. They just have to settle down and just play basketball. That's what it is, because if you don't play basketball, you'll get ran out of the gym early.
Buck 41 left. Winner of this one takes on the winner of Parkwood and Lake Norman Charter. If Lake Norman Charter wins, and it doesn't matter who wins here, they're hosting. I mean, West Charlotte, they'll host. If it's Franklin, they'll be hosting on Thursday. And we'll get a chance to look at the brackets coming up when we get a little bit longer of a break. Allison Press to the backcourt by Coach Jacoby Davis at the Lions of West Charlotte. McClure will break it, give it up to Josh Zollner, kicks it over. 3 off the mark for Cal Drake. West Charlotte with a rebound. They're going to attack. Chadlin Trailer.
Boy, I tell you what, West Charlotte's guards are what I've talked about before. In the postseason, you need guards that can go get it. And West Charlotte's guards definitely can go get it.
Drake off the mark. Up court it goes to Raymond. Now Trailer, top of the key. 3, got it. Chadlin Trailer. He's a sophomore. And he nails a trifecta. All of a sudden it's a 20-8 advantage, a 12-point lead for the West Charlotte Mighty Lions. Ty Hanley kicks it out. Now it's Drake to the hole. Short. 36 seconds left. Trailer pulls up. Got the roll, did Chadlin Trailer. 22-8.
Max McClure with it. McClure. Here's Hanley. Back it goes. McClure. They'll swing it around. Josh Zollner. Now 10 seconds left. It's Cal Drake baseline. Jump ball. The possession arrow is going to stay with the Panthers with 7.2 seconds left in the first. First time we have seen Muhammad Kone, the 6'11 senior, checks into the game. Now we've got some issues at the scoring table, and the head official going to go over and chat to make sure that the possession arrow is correct. Up on the main scoreboard.
Looks like somebody's not in the book. If I'm guessing just from me doing.
Okay, Muhammad Kone is wearing 32, not 33, and that's what I believe.
Yeah,
because I had 33, and I think they had 33. I talked to the coach before tonight's contest, and he wrote down all the numbers, and I think that they did not get his number right. Now they're talking about it here. I guess the question is that a technical?
Yes. If the book isn't filled out correctly, there's a technical.
See him holding up the roster.
The same one we have that's written in.
Yep. I've got a picture of. I actually took the picture of the roster. So now they are, I'm assuming, going to assess a technical foul here, because Muhammad Kone is wearing 32, and there it is. Going to be a technical foul assessed to West Charlotte, because Muhammad Kone is wearing 32, not 33. So Max McClure going to be at the line for 2 shots. And the fans are just in the dark about what has transpired, because they have not made an announcement.
Yes, and you know, normally you can usually tell if as soon as someone comes in, they stop and they figure it out. That's one of basically the only thing that could actually be the problem.
So 2 shots are up and good for
breaks the
McClure.
streak, breaks the run there. That's how you break a run right there from the free throw line.
Now they're going to make sure that everything is correct.
Ball gets taken out.
They go to, technical foul. So it'll be Franklin basketball. We have lost the clock. It's not going to run here in a second. We'll hopefully get that back at the end of this quarter. Pass intercepted. That's going to do it. 1 quarter in the books, and Franklin trails by 12 as we head to break. Welcome back. Second quarter about to begin in the opening round of the 3A state playoffs. West Charlotte holds a 22-10 advantage over the Panthers. Glad that you're with us on YouTube and Facebook. George Young, Tony Christie, Clinton Taylor, executive producer. Philip Angel on our floor camera, and Christine also on cameras tonight on our center cam. I appreciate you wherever you may be. It's Max McClure. He gives it up. Drake. Now he'll kick it over. There's Reed Raby's checking the ball game. Now Hanley with it. Ty going to travel with it. And a turnover for the Panthers. 7:42 here in the second. See a great shot of Shadland Trailer bringing it up for West Charlotte. Swing it over to Day. Now Houston with it. In the paint, it's Trailer. He was open, and he hit the shot.
Yeah, and that's way too easy. That's where you want to get it, against a 2-3, right to the free throw line. But, that was way too easy. Now, on the other end, West Charlotte's in a 2-3 of their own.
McClure for three, back of the iron. Outlet pass. Shots coming up for Alford.
And there's another example of the fast break. After a made basket, you have to get back. There is no, they might throw it. No, these guys are throwing it. This is a, like we've said before, they played against Oak Hill. They played against, some of the best teams in the state of North Carolina as well. So you have to bring everything that you've been taught to this game.
Alford can't hit the first. He'll get one more. Alford comes into the game shooting 83% from the free throw line, but he missed both of those. Raby kicks it into the corner. Cal Drake travels with it. Back-to-back unforced turnovers for the Panthers. Down 14, 6:40 left. Alford kicks it over. It's Day. Mari Day back around. Into the corner it goes. Trailer three. No, got his own rebound.
Good pass. Good passing.
Trailer running shot. He got it to go. Shadland Trailer, the sophomore, with the deuce, and it's 26-10.
And you can tell, what kind of pedigree they come from, defending state champs. Their passing has been great. Their intensity on defense has been the same. And then switching it from defense to offense has been great too.
Alford. Offensive foul going against Ollie Alford. First player control foul of the ball game.
Let's see.
Some subs coming in for Jacoby Davis of the West Charlotte.
And I'm just gonna be frank with it. Good try by good try there by Reed Raby, because that was not a charge. Good try though.
And another turnover, another unforced turnover. 3 in a row for the Panthers. You can't win if you can't get out of your own way.
Correct.
And it's been ugly early on for the Panthers. Credit West Charlotte. Mari Day has it up top. He's going to direct some traffic. Damani Day in the corner. Back it goes up top. Now it's Alford. Slapped away briefly. Kerr gets it, and we've got a bump on a Panthers. That going against Ty Hanley or McClure?
Keller Lamb?
Going against Lamb, okay. That was Lamb, not Hanley. Similar haircut. In the corner, it's a three. Off the mark. Reed Raby with a rebound. Gives it up to Luke Van Hook. Now McClure with it. So we approach 5 minutes left. In the corner, Van Hook on the dribble. Drives. Running shot, no. West Charlotte off to the races. Raymond jams it home. Donovan Raymond with the dunk. We've got a whistle and a timeout called by Coach Jacoby Davis in West Charlotte. Going to be a full timeout. Gives us an opportunity to talk about the brackets, because this game has been up and down. Let's zoom in. Those are the games that are of note early on here, as you see Franklin and West Charlotte They'll play the winner of Parkwood and Lake Norman Charter. That'll be on Thursday. And then the third round is Saturday. And the regional semifinals is next Tuesday, a week from tonight. 28-10. Panthers with 3 consecutive unforced turnovers. Now trailing 18. We'll see if Coach Davis will implement the press in the backcourt. Looks like he will have some guys.
Yes.
In the backcourt.
Looks like they're in a 2-2-1 press. Probably trapped around half court. Maybe.
McClure gets it up. Reed Raby dribbles, finds McClure again.
The problem is the Panthers aren't getting the ball into the paint, either on the pass or the dribble. You have to get the ball to the paint. A lot of perimeter passing,
McClure
dribbling on the perimeter.
Turns it over again. 4 consecutive unforced turnovers. 28-10 here in the second. 4:20 left. Mari Day swings it into the corner. It's Damani Day. Kicks it back out to Mari. Mari skies in, lost control, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Panther. No reset. 4:09 left in the second. Day for 3. Got it. Nothing but net. And it's 31-10, West Charlotte. Reed Raby with it. Bounce pass over to Cal Drake. Cal lost control. Another turnover off the glass. Ollie Alford with the steal and the points. And it's getting ugly early here at the Panther Den.
And my mother taught me not to say anything, but I don't have nothing nice to say, so I'm just going to be quiet over here.
3 up and good. Stops the bleeding briefly for Max McClure. Alford can't get it to go. Bodies are hitting the deck underneath. Van Hook will be at the line for 2. Luke Van Hook powers up, gets fouled. 5th whistled on West Charlotte. First going against Damani Day. And Van Hook at the charity stripe. Van Hook comes in to tonight's contest, shooting 50% from the free throw line. He hits the first.
See if there's any pressure.
Can't get the second. In the paint, knocked around. And it's off of Lamb. He was diving for it.
See if the Panthers can, pick up their intensity a little bit more to match the intensity of West Charlotte.
Underneath Raymond, lost it. West Charlotte with a unforced turnover. Under 3 minutes left. Max McClure calls out the offense. Over to Reed Raby. Raby on the dribble. Kicks it into the corner. McClure for 3. Got it! Back-to-back jacks for Max McClure. And he has single-handedly kept him in the ball game here in the second. Lamb with the board off to McClure. Panthers clawing back.
The pass.
Baseline. Raby going to bounce it back out beyond the arc. Thought about a 3, being harassed. In the corner, it's a 3 by Luke Van Hook. Off the mark. Rebound, kicked around, and it's off of a Lion. We'll check that off of a Panther. It'll go to the Lions. West Charlotte going to check in Riley Faison. He's a freshman. First time into the ball game for Riley Faison. Approaching 2 minutes left here in the second. 33-17. After a bunch of turnovers, Max McClure able to hit 2 threes and a quick 6 points for the Panthers so they can get another stop. He's got to chip away at this point.
Correct.
In the corner, it's Day. 3, got it. Can't let that happen. Mari Day was open.
You know, the main thing about getting back into a game is you have to make sure you get stops and, you know, force them to do certain things, the things that you want them to do.
Cal Drake. 36-20. It's a 16-point advantage for West Charlotte as we approach the 1-minute mark here in the first half. Ali Alford. High pass.
And the Panthers are in a 2-3 zone.
Raymond is tied up underneath. The 6'10 senior gets tied up. And the possession arrow going to stay with West Charlotte. 66 seconds left in the second. Glad that you're with us. If you haven't already, go ahead and like our Facebook page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share our post as we're in the opening round of the state tournament. Now we've got, I believe, the officials wanting some crowd control down to the bottom left of your screen. We've got athletic director and some other officials handling some crowd issues, it looks like. And we'll get back to action. And Bradley has done his duty. Is that the track team?
Yes.
Oh, the track team. They must be heading out for some type of a ceremony at the half, I would assume, because we love halftime ceremonies around here. And they are your state champion. Traylor thought about a 3, gives it up. It's Day for 3. No. Luke Van Hook skies for the rebound. Chance of the Panthers to cut into the lead once again. Into the corner. Van Hook's open. Going to drive in. Running shot. Luke Van Hook with a bucket. 36-22.
Good job by Luke being aggressive.
Alford. Blocked. And it was not saved by Keller Lamb. He was let it head out of bounds, and he realized, well, he was the last to touch it. So he took off after it, and by the time that happened, it was too late. 32 seconds left. Traylor gives it up. West Charlotte, you're defending state champions in 3A. They've won 7 in their history, which dates back a long time into the 30s. Is when the high school opened. They just opened a brand new $100 million facility this year. I saw some of the pictures online. Hopefully, Franklin will be doing the same thing in about 4 or 5 years. At the buzzer, off the mark, tip up, and a foul with 0.1 seconds remaining on the clock. It'll send Mari Day to the line. That'll be the 8th team foul on Franklin. And I believe Reed Raby going to pick up the foul. Yes, he will. That'll be his first. No, it's going to go against Luke Van Hook. First shot up and good for Mari Day. 6 state titles on the 4A level, and they just dropped down to 3A last year. And they won a state title.
They won a state title, yeah. I'm about to say it's a long tradition in basketball, you know, up in the upper echelon of basketball in the state of North Carolina.
That'll do it. First half in the books, 37-22. Both teams heading into the locker room. They'll talk things over. We'll talk things over as well. As we'll keep it here briefly because I believe they may have a halftime ceremony here to honor the state champions. Are they? Yeah, okay. Clinton gives me the thumbs up. They are. Sometimes we're the last to know.
Yes.
I try to find out everything. I go and I talk to people. Hey, what are we doing?
You know what?
And then halftime.
If we would have thought about it, we probably would have figured out that it was going to happen because, every time, like someone, something happens, there's going to be a halftime presentation.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have halftime presentation, I'm assuming here, of the indoor track team that won a state championship Also some individual state championships. It was, I think, a week and a half ago. It was a Friday when they competed, yes, in the indoor track competition.
I want to recognize our NCHSAA indoor track state winners. First, our individual state champions. Give it up for Boston Stringer pole vault. Our next state champion, the women's 4x200 team consisting of Isabel Dushman, Laura Caveras, Michelle Ortega, and Hope Smith. Give it up for the 4x200. One of our men's indoor state champs. Let's give it up for our pole vault state champ, Blake Cassida. And how about one more time for our team state champions, your Franklin High School Panther men's indoor track. Our women's indoor track was second place by 1 point. Great job, ladies. Great job, men.
And the two that are missing are Ty Hanley and Cal Drake. Yeah. They're on that indoor track team as well.
All right, let's take a break. As we'll come back, get you set for the beginning of the third quarter in just a few moments.
The FHS Athlete of the Month is sponsored by the First Citizens Bank and Corbin Dental. First Citizens has been helping families and businesses make more of their finances for over 100 years. Corbin Dental is a locally owned dental practice providing comprehensive and advanced dental care in Franklin.
I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
My name's Abby Carpenter. I'm a senior at Franklin High School, and I'm a captain of the first official women's wrestling team. We've already accomplished our goals as a team for the season, which was winning a duel. My personal goals for this season is to be a regional champ as well as a state champ. My favorite wrestling move is a double leg takedown. I started wrestling because I wanted to try something new, and I just grew up watching my brothers wrestle, and it seemed like a lot of fun.
So Abby's been just what you want to see out of a leader for the team. First one in the gym, extra work, last one out of the gym when they're rolled up. Really just putting everything she can into this.
My plans for after high school are kind of up in the air right now, but I know I want to major in business and later on become a real estate agent.
Everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
The person who inspires me to be the best version of myself on and off the mat is my coach, Logan Mack. I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who supported me throughout my wrestling journey, my parents, my siblings, and my coaches.
At the 20, 15-10-5, touchdown. Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here. Welcome back, fans. We're at the half. Got about a minute and a half until we'll tip things off in the third quarter. West Charlotte back out of the locker room, as you see him there. Franklin yet to come out of the locker room and start warming up, as they'll have the horn sounding, reminding them that it's time to come out and start warming up.
And that shot right there is perfect. You see how relaxed they look? They're playing away in the first round of state, but look how relaxed they look.
3.5 hours away from home.
Correct. Like, they should be uncomfortable right now. You know, so hopefully the Panthers come out in this second half and, you know, can play like themselves.
Lady Panthers are on the road tonight in Morganton. They get on Freedom. They just tipped off about 10 minutes ago. And we'll get a first quarter update whenever Penny Moffitt sends a text out. We'll relay that score.
A few stats. The Franklin Panthers are 7 of 15, 46% from the field. West Charlotte 13 of 27, 48% from three-point field goal. Franklin 3 of 8, 37%. West Charlotte 4 of 12, 30%. The other thing I see that is like jumping off the page at me is the turnovers. Franklin 13, West Charlotte 2.
Yeah, we mentioned it a couple of times. Don't want to beat a dead horse, but you had 4 consecutive unforced turnovers.
Correct.
Really had some walks.
Correct.
Dribbling it off your leg, stuff like that. And when you're in the playoffs, doesn't matter who you're playing.
Correct.
You can't have unforced turnovers.
No. And then, you know, when you're the defending state champs, you know you're going to get. You've been getting everyone's best shot the whole year. So once it gets to this time, you know, you kind of feel a little bit freer to play, and that's what it looks like that that West Charlotte is. They're free to play. West Charlotte comes out man-to-man.
Zollner with it. Panthers with the opening possession. Al Drake up high. Got to find Lamb. Now it's McClure. Feeding underneath. Lamb will be at the line. As the defense collapse, whistle to foul either on Day or Raymond. It's going to go against Mari Day, the senior. And Keller Lamb will be at the line for 2 shots. Lamb shooting 63% from the free throw line. Gets the first. And one more at the charity stripe. Trailer into the front court. Bounce pass in the corner. Gives it up. Raymond. Jumper. Offensive rebound. It's Trailer. Got to tiptoe that baseline. Fine Day. And another knocked away. And it's a turnover. Now Zoner picks it up. High pass. It's Cave. And that low block. Drake. Out to McClure. The feed down to Drake again. Drake getting position, and he's going to be at the line after Raymond picked up the foul.
Yes, way to go by Cal, putting it through the defender's arms. Because anytime a defender has his arm on you or down, you know where they're at. So you can actually bring the ball through and it'll be a foul and things like that. And that's what Cal did right there.
Drake hits them both, 77% from the free throw line. That'll be the second foul whistled on Donovan Raymond, the 6'10 senior. Mari Day for Coach Jacoby Davis. He's going to bring it up. Over to Alford. Back to Day. Free throw line. Jumper wouldn't go. Offensive rebound. West Charlotte resets. Day kicking it out. 3 from the corner. Up and good.
Day to, I believe, is his brother Day.
Damani Day.
Yes.
He's a junior. And Mari's a senior. And another unforced turnover. Traveling violation on Keller Lamb. Fans didn't like the call. High pass in the corner. It's Day. He can't get it. Rebound Raymond. Falls down out of bounds. And it's a turnover. Update from Morganton. After the end of the first quarter. Freedom 15. Franklin 11. That's coming from courtside. So they begin the second quarter. Cade kicks it. It'll stay with the Panthers. Damani Day had it when he was out of bounds. He tried to secure it. Cade on the inbounds. Knocked away and a foul. Ollie Alford will pick up the reach in. That's going to be the third whistled on West Charlotte. So 2 minutes into this third quarter, already 3 fouls whistled on West Charlotte. But obviously that was a coaching point at the half. Take it to the hole and hopefully get some whistles. That one is out of bounds.
Correct, because we've seen it, especially after those games, all those games we did last week, the 10 games we did last week. The best way to come back is from the free throw line when the clock stops.
High pass. Keller Lamb with it. You're right.
Yes. That's usually the best way.
You've got to get some possessions and score when the clock is not running, because once you get down, the second half seems to fly by, especially when you're down double digits. Cal Drake looks for help. Finds McClure. 5:20 left. Drake finds a cutting Cave to the hole. No. Rebound Alford. He's going to throw it out of bounds. No, they'll say it was touched by a Panther. It'll stay with West Charlotte. 5:09 left, third quarter. 14-point edge for Coach Jacoby Davis and his defending state champion Lions. Trailer into the corner. High pass and a whistle and a bump from behind going against Cal Drake. It'll be the first on Drake and the first here in this second half. 3 ticks under 5 minutes left. And it goes, and up it goes. Day can't get it. Long board. West Charlotte with the offensive rebound. Weaving his way, Traylor. Tip up and in for Donovan Raymond. Got an update, just beginning the second quarter now. We're tied at 15 in Morganton. And we've got a whistle and a foul going against West Charlotte. It'll be the 4th whistle on the Lions. And again, no shots here. That one is on Shadlin Traylor. His first. McClure has to get it in. Does to Cal Drake on a ball screen. McClure from the corner. Traylor had it knocked away into the backcourt. It was touched by Panther. No backcourt violation. Traylor to the hole. No. Raymond with the rebound. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Going against Cave, I believe. Yeah, Parker Cave going to pick up his 3rd, and it's the 2nd whistle on Franklin. No, Donovan Raymond at the line.
Donovan Raymond, he's I tell you what, interesting. He runs the floor very, very well, very good on the offensive rebound, and they don't actually run it through him. Normally in high school basketball, you think that someone 6'10", they'd run it through him, but it's ran through the guards, and he's a very good complementary piece at 6'10".
66% from the free throw line. He missed the first, got the second, and some press for Coach Davis. It's McClure in the backcourt. Best ball handler. Brings it up. The sophomore finds Cal Drake. Drake feeds off of Shadlin Traylor. Going to stay with the Panthers. 3:54 left in the third. Into Cade. Parker leans into it. He'll be at the line for a couple. 5th on West Charlotte.
Good recognition by the Panthers to see that Parker Cave had a mismatch on him and got it right into him, and he was aggressive with it.
Got the first. Foul was whistled on Damani Day. That's his 2nd. Second shot up and good at the free throw line for Parker. Raymond down low, backs it out. High pass. Panthers turning up the defensive pressure. So down to 3 minutes, 35 seconds left. Traylor with it. And he's going to find Houston back to Traylor. And a bump they're going to whistle near the free throw line. 3rd on Franklin. No shots coming up. Stops the clock. 3:24 left here in the third. Shadlin Traylor. And Houston knocked away. Picked up Parker Cave. That'll be the 6th team foul on West Charlotte after the collision in front of the scorers table. They whistled that one against Ollie Alford. That's his 3rd.
Good hands by Parker Cave. Long arms. Good job to stay with it.
McClure looks to trigger. And it goes Drake underneath. Drake. And one. Chance to push it under double digits for the first time in this second half.
And you see the mismatches on Cal. And Cal goes up strong. Concentrates on making the basket. That's two possessions in a row that the Panthers have realized that there's mismatch. Throw it to the mismatch, then go to work. what's been keeping them kind of close lately, has been, McClure with the threes. And I think, let's see how many he has. He's 3 of 4 right now, McClure from 3.
Dre can't hit the free throw. Day kicks it out. Knocked away. Lamb with it. Parker Cave, too far underneath. Finds Zollner. Out to McClure. 3. Got it!
Good 3 by Max McClure.
Max McClure gets the fans on their feet for the first time in this playoff game. So they'll have to hold their applause as we've got a 30-second timeout on the floor.
Let's see if Doug uses that timeout, if Coach Clemens uses it to see right here in that fast break, came around the screen, and Max, one of the best shooters around, in Western North Carolina, is one of those rhythm ones that is going to go in and actually has to go in because of how everything's gone so far. You're down 7 right now, and it's one of those things you kind of have to temper it and make sure you keep on doing things that you can repeat, because I can tell you right now, just by watching this game, West Charlotte hasn't been playing this whole time. They have.
So Maury Day will bring it up. 2 minutes, 46 seconds. Now, we've seen the Panthers of the season get down early.
Yes.
And some games they have come all the way back. We've seen overtime games. And some of the games, you just said, got down a little too much.
Correct.
We'll see what happens here as we head into the fourth quarter.
Good stop.
Well, Charlotte comes up empty. Parker Cave picks up his dribble, swings it up. It's Lamb with it. Lamb lost control. It's picked up. Traylor pulls up. Free throw line. He got it to go. Chandlin Traylor. Back to a 9-point edge for the Lions. Under 2 minutes left. McClure finds Cave. And we've got a whistle and a foul going against Maury Day. That'll be the 8th team foul on West Charlotte, so 1-and-1 opportunity for Parker Cave. That's the 3rd whistled on Maury Day. Maury Day going to take a seat. Coach Davis subs. One and one, front end, up and good for Parker Cave.
And this is how you want it. Going to the hole, been going to the hole the beginning of this first quarter, in the second half. Now you're shooting 1-and-1 every time you get fouled. It's actually the best scenario for the Panthers.
45-38, 7-point advantage for the Lions. As it's Traylor bringing it up, swinging it over to Alford. Fans now into the ball game. They were pretty quiet in that first half. Didn't have much to really cheer about. Charlotte definitely more deliberate offensively here in the second half. Alford finds Traylor. Traylor backs it out. Over to Alford.
Good patient offense by West Charlotte.
Marquise Houston. He got the bucket to make it a 9-point edge again for the Lions. Max McClure harassed by Houston. He gives it up. It's Zollner. Zollner into the backcourt. He crossed over. It's a backcourt violation.
Another unforced turnover. At least it wasn't a live ball turnover to where, they would have ran down and got a dunk.
47.1 seconds left. Trailer. Drain some clock. Give it up to Alford. What you think, Tony?
You better come out there and guard. We've seen this movie before.
We have. There's a turnover. McClure. Almost a double dribble. Into the corner it goes. Houston to the hole. Reverse. Check that. That's Marcus Kerr. 5 seconds left. Zollner finds Cade. Cade at the buzzer.
Wow.
3 shots coming up for Parker Cade. Must have got him with the body. We really couldn't tell on that angle.
And he must have got him with the body. We couldn't tell from that angle, and the official that called it was behind him, so I don't know what it was. 1-1. Yeah, I was about to say. There you go. Oh, 3 shots.
Yeah, it's 3 shots. That's what I thought. That's what I think Coach Jacoby Davis is talking to.
Actually, he was trying to see if it was 1-1 because it was on the. If he fouled him, it was on the floor. That's what he was saying.
Cade couldn't get the first. And 2 more. Got the second. We head to the fourth quarter. 49-42, 7-point advantage for West Charlotte. Stay with us. Fourth quarter about to begin. Here the opening round of the 3A state tournament. And we've got a good one.
Yes. And you know what? One thing we haven't really talked about, Max McClure is having a night right now. He's out of the 42 points, he has 18 for the Panthers. The sophomore guard does. He's only missed 1 shot. He's only missed 1 shot and has 18 points.
Give him the ball more. That's what I say.
And I guarantee what's going to happen here is we'll run this until they come out and play.
Now we saw this to be in the third quarter. Perimeter offense. Draining clock.
Why would you? You're up 7.
Mari Day. And McClure comes up, guards Day. He's going to back it out now.
In preparation for our conference tournament, I actually watched the tournament against Hendersonville when we actually held the ball. And I was sitting there watching, and I was like,
2020.
Yes, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen this again. This is close.
Trailer open for 3. He got it. And a timeout for Jacoby Davis. And the West Charlotte Lions want to talk things over. 52-42. It's back to a 10-point lead for West Charlotte after draining a minute and 8 seconds off the clock. Here are the brackets once again. We'll zoom in on the west side, and you see West Charlotte and Franklin. They'll play the winner. Whoever wins this one play the winner of Parkwood Lake Norman Charter. That one tips at 7:30, so we won't have a score on that one until later on tonight. We've got a doubleheader at Parkwood. And fans, Panther fans to be specific, Parkwood probably rings in your mind. One of the most embarrassing losses in football history came when Parkwood came over, and they were a 16 seed, Franklin number 1 seed, and they beat the Panthers in the first round of the 2013 state playoffs. In Monroe, North Carolina is where they're located. Of course, Lake Norman Charter and the Charlotte area, Lake Norman area.
So look how far the Panthers are running their offense. They're running at half court. You're not going to be able to score a lot of baskets, way up there. So the Panthers have to make sure, accept the pressure and run their plays, at the 3-point line.
Cabe kicks it out. McClure. Give him the ball.
Yes.
Give him the ball.
4 of 5 from 3. 21 points.
52-45. Back to a 7-point edge for West Charlotte. Trailer backs it out. Got a halftime score in Morganton for the Lady Panthers. Freedom up 27-23 at the half. Alford with the J. Ollie Alford gives West Charlotte a 9-point lead again. It's been between 7 and 10 for a good portion of this second half after the Panthers cut into that double-digit halftime lead. We'll see if they can inch closer as McClure dribbles out, finds Zollner. Cabe into the corner. Lamb for 3. Keller Lamb was wide open.
Yes.
And he hit it from the corner. And it's 54-48. The one thing that West Charlotte knows, Coach Jacoby Davis won a state championship. He knows how to coach.
Yes,
and when you are stalling basically offensively and getting the best shot that you can, as you see some penetration that time, limiting the offensive possessions for the Panthers, and he knows the offense that the Panthers have been running throughout the night is very methodical as well.
Correct, and that's where when you're playing, it's the coaching game is a chess game. You got to see what they're doing, make adjustments, do certain things, and right now, Coach Davis is he's banking on they're going to come down and be methodical, and if we take time, they take time, game be over.
Kerr hits the first. Foul, by the way, on Cal Drake, his second. 4th on the Panthers. Marcus Kerr hits both from the free throw line. 56-48, 8-point edge for West Charlotte. Parker Cabe into the front court as we approach 4.5 left in this ball game. Lamb underneath. Kicks it out. Drake for 3.
That corner, that same corner, 3 straight 3-pointers by the Panthers, and that same left corner there.
Almost a steal. Day has it down to a 5-point lead. You got enough time to trade 2s for 3s, and 1 for Raymond. He'll be at the line.
Good take. Nice take right there. You see the big fella get the hoop in the harm.
66% from the free throw line coming into this one. Raymond stands at 6'10", back of the iron. Rebound by Cal Drake. Foul. Fans wanted a foul as Max McClure brings it up. Zollner finds Cabe, falls down, outlet, off the glass. Now timeout going to be called by Coach Jacoby Davis and the West Charlotte Lions. They want to talk things over. Up 9, looks like it's going to be a full timeout on the floor. 3:43 left We'll take a break. Stay with us. Out of the timeout. Panthers with possession. McClure finds Lamb. High pass, Cade gets triple team. Finds a cutting. Cal Drake. And one.
Good cut by Cal. Good pass by Parker. He wasn't even open.
That's a great shot.
I'm about to say, yeah, that was a great pass.
Oh, man. You can see the anticipation of the pass.
Yes, Parker Cade. He usually gets in trouble for throwing some wild passes, but that was a good one.
6-point lead now for West Charlotte. We've got another whistle and a timeout on the floor. Is it going to be a full timeout? It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're still discussing. See the student section on screen. We'll keep it here. Nice crowd on hand. Not as many folks in the facility as we had last year in the opening round and the second round as well, but you had a doubleheader.
Yeah, double.
And tonight, just the boys' action. You see the side that we're not facing packed out. You see the side that we're actually on and broadcasting from. Cheerleaders here tonight. Halftime score on the girls' side. It's Freedom up 27-23. We'll give some more updates before we sign off tonight. That game actually tipped off at 6:30 tonight in Morganton. All right, Tony.
Yes.
What was both coaches talking about in those huddles?
Take your time. The West Charlotte, and they were talking about take your time, make sure you work on that pressure, and then
West Charlotte with it out of the timeout. Trailer got to wave off the bucket. It went home, but on the floor, we've got a whistle and a foul on Franklin. That one's going against Max McClure. That's his third, sixth on Franklin, so no shots. One more to give. Alford with it. We'll see if Coach Davis continues the offense that he has run for a good portion of the second half.
The Panthers actually came out in man, so they're going to be pressuring a little bit more than they were.
Forcing the action. Alford backs it out, approaching 3 minutes left. 6-point lead for the defending 3A state champions. We got a whistle away from the ball.
Oh, on the ball.
Oh, it was on the ball.
Yeah.
Okay. It was the official below our scoreboard here that whistled that one. And it's going against Cade. That's going to be his fourth. 1-on-1 opportunity now for Mari Day.
And that was probably discussed too. Next foul we have will be shooting.
65% from the free throw line. Back of the iron. Jump ball. Possession arrow is to Franklin. Chance to cut into the lead once again for the Panthers. They have trailed the entire ball game, except early on. Almost a steal in the backcourt. McClure feeds Cave. Cave now with it. Finds Cal Drake. Off it goes McClure. Thought about a three. Gives it up to Cabe. Cabe into the paint. Cabe off the glass. Closest the Panthers have been all second half. 4-point advantage for the Lions.
Good take by Parker.
Josh Zollner in the backcourt. Dangerous pass. Finds McClure. Got to get it across that timeline. Just barely does before the 10-second call. High pass. Secured Lamb. Now Cabe with it. 2 minutes left. Cabe backs down. Gets double teamed. Spins. Kicks it out. Cal Drake. Lost it briefly and then a bump. 2 shots coming up for Parker Cabe to cut it to just a 2-point lead. Foul going against Damani Day. That's his third. Both teams in the bonus. Double bonus for the Panthers. Back of the iron. One more for the senior. Could be playing in his final high school basketball game. Missed them both. Now the West Charlotte Lions, I'm sure, will take their time as Traylor does, bringing it up. Another stop. Back-to-back empty possessions for West Charlotte.
Yes,
under 90 seconds left. Cade with it into the front court.
Great defense by the Panthers that last possession.
McClure swings it over. Zollner down to minute 14. Way out beyond the arc. Drake thought about the three. Draining a lot of clock. Lamb short. Drake had it, lost it. Over to West Charlotte. 58.1 seconds left. West Charlotte by 4. Get into some of their better ball handlers. It's Alford with it. Alford kicks it out. Got to start thinking about fouling. You're down to 45 seconds left. A Trailer trying to get a trap, trying to get another turnover. Raymond underneath, and he is fouled. If you're going to foul anybody, Raymond probably is the man that you want to foul.
Correct.
At 66% from the free throw line. He'll be at the line for 2 shots. I've got a whistle. And subs coming in for Coach Davis in West Charlotte. It's going to be Marquise Houston checking into the game. Raymond at the charity stripe. Back of the iron. Cade with the rebound. Gets caught up in traffic. Feeds Lamb. McClure, 3. Back of the iron. Rebound, Cade. Up, off the glass, good. 2-point lead for West Charlotte. Clock continues to tick. You got to think about that. You're down to 20 seconds left. In the backcourt, finally a foul going to be whistled and sends Traylor to the line. Chadlin Traylor. 1-and-1 opportunity. 4th on McClure. 9th on the Panthers.
Right here, if you're the Panthers, you want to get the ball. Not sure the timeout situation because we've been calling the whole game, but get a timeout. Advance at least if you're the Panthers.
Hits the first. So it's a 3-point advantage.
Either way, you want to try to get the ball to half court and call a timeout.
One more for Chadlin Traylor. The sophomore. Can't hit the second. Rebound Lamb. Chance to tie with a 3. Zollner in the corner. Passed it up. Down to 10 seconds left. Now it's McClure. McClure into the corner. Zollner 3. Out of bounds. Off of a Panther. 5 seconds left. We've got a whistle. We've got a timeout on the floor. Going to be a full timeout called by Coach Doug Clemens. You're down to 5 seconds left, trailing by 3 if you're the Panthers. If you're West Charlotte, you're up 3, and you've got to get it in bounds. That's the most critical point for Coach Jacoby Davis and the Lions, getting it in bounds. They've had some turnover issues here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, they definitely have. And one of the things that I have noticed from them is they're not afraid to throw it long. So, we have to make sure we watch it long. If no one's on the ball, then if there is somebody actually on the ball, the person that's taking the ball out will see someone long because there probably will be someone wide open. But if someone's not on the ball and they're just they're lingering and everyone's face guarding, then you can possibly get a 5-second call. And for the seniors, Parker Cabe, Cal Drake, Keller Lamb, Joshua Zollner, those seniors that are on the court right now, they don't want this 5 seconds to be the last 5 seconds of their, career at Franklin. They're going to definitely try whatever's been drawn up.
We're fixing to find out. Alford sends one deep. Secured. Trailer going to just dribble it out. 3 seconds left. There's a foul. That 3 went up and good. You talked about it. The outlet pass. He was open.
Anytime there's someone on the ball, that means there's nobody back because everyone's standing next to somebody. It's just simple math. You look and see everybody there. Okay, I'm going to throw this thing long.
So Trailer could ice it at the free throw line and send the Lions to the second round of the state playoffs. Missed the first. Even if he misses this second, Tony, going to be tough with 3.2 seconds left. You got to get the rebound, then got to get it up at least to half court to have a shot. Missed it. Long rebound. And a whistle and a timeout.
Ball's all the way down.
Now you've got to get it all the way up court with 2.6 seconds left. And get a shot for 3 to tie. We'll have to get on to Ed Ruiz. Home clock. That was like 5 seconds went off the clock. Ed, come on.
Normally that situation right there, if they miss, let's get it to half court. But now they have to go 94 feet or 84 feet to score a 3-pointer. And, coaches have plays like this. My play is called 75 because you're trying to get a 3. If it's 50, you're trying to get a 50, to get it half court. And 100, you're trying to get a layup. But in this situation, you definitely need a 75 to get a 3-point shot.
So we'll see what Coach Doug Clemens has drawn up for the final play, most likely, of this first-round playoff game. Now a timeout for Coach Jacoby Davis. West Charlotte wants to talk it over.
Yes, that's an old little trick. You act like you're not going to call timeout, and then you have them come out and lay their cards out. And then is Coach going to second guess and go to a second best play, or it's a trust. It's weird because when you're coaching, you're down there. You ask how many timeouts they have, and sometimes. If you have a couple timeouts, they have a couple timeouts. You call timeout before they have a chance to call timeout. And then, you can switch up everything.
Well, we appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be tonight. If you're in Mecklenburg County, appreciate you tuning in. Have some comments. We do have some folks that are West Charlotte fans are tuned in. We appreciate
good team.
you.
I'm about to say it's
Absolutely.
A good team.
And wherever you may be, thank you for locking us in tonight on YouTube and Facebook. It's getting A fantastic basketball game. We've got 2.6 seconds left. Cabe looks to get it in. Does to Keller Lamb at the buzzer. And the Panthers lose in the opening round of the state playoffs, 61-58. West Charlotte advances to take on the winner of Parkwood and Lake Norman Charter. And if Lake Norman Charter wins, then that one will be in the western part of Mecklenburg County at West Charlotte High School. If Parkwood wins, it'll be the short trip over to Union County for the Mighty Lions of West Charlotte to take on Parkwood and Monroe. Fantastic season for the Panthers. It started strong. And by the way, Tony, this is the first home loss since 2021 for the Panthers.
Correct.
It breaks a 24-game home winning streak.
Yep.
And for these seniors, the final time that they'll be out on the court as Panther baskallball players.
Yes.
They've won a lot in their
they definitely have.
career
I'm about
here.
to say, and I most people know, I've coached these guys since they were little, and it's hard watching them lose, especially like this in their last, for the seniors, it's hard to watch them lose a game like this close for those, those guys. But you got Cal Drake and Parker Cabe who are going to, continue to play, at the next level, and the rest of these young Panthers, they're still coming because they're still, Max McClure is still a sophomore, and several of the ones that played this year off the bench, they were underclassmen, and it's still there. The talent is still there. The guys are going to be there, and hopefully they're able to get better, come back, and try to make a strong one next year.
All right, you see some of the hugs from some of the seniors in our shot right there. All right, well, that's going to close our broadcast season on the basketball side. Tony, I did get a girls' score. A minute 40 left in the third quarter. Freedom is up 44-33. And several threes were made late in the third quarter. But the Panthers on the girls' side are trailing in Morganton tonight. And we'll keep you up to date. We'll post a final in that one when we get it on our Facebook page. So if you haven't already liked our Facebook page, go ahead and do so you get updates on, of course, when we go live and stuff like the girls' score here later on tonight. All right, that's going to wrap things up. It's been a pleasure all season long, Tony, joining you.
It has, definitely has.
It seems like it comes around quicker and quicker every year. We've done a lot of ball games over the past week. The 10 last week and one tonight. And so, as always, pleasure each and every year.
I tell you what, it's been great. It's been great with everyone involved.
Yeah. And for all of you guys watching, we do appreciate you tuning in. If you would like to contribute to our broadcast and what we do here at the FPSN network, YouTube and Facebook, you can on our PayPal link that's in the post on both YouTube and Facebook. Clinton Taylor, you can't see him. He's right behind Tony's shoulder there. Yeah, there he is waving.
Oh, there's the hand right there.
He's our executive producer.
Right there.
And he does our replays it all. A fine job he does as our executive producer. Also to Christine and to Philip that were running cameras tonight, and to all of our camera folks that we had joining us throughout the year. We do have another broadcast coming up Monday. We're going to open up the soccer season. It is girls soccer on Monday. I believe it's against Hayesville. I may be mistaken about that. And then we'll be releasing the baseball and softball schedules very, very shortly. 61-58 the final. Franklin loses in the opening round of the 3A state playoffs. For all involved, for Tony Christie, I'm George Young. So long, everybody. touchdown. Davis hits one into right pretty well. Right fielder backpedaling. It's out of here.